This is Bill. Got a little project going on. We're still redoing our kitchen and some other areas. We redid our steps, still have work to do on it, but we used some pipe out of Home Depot and the bases, and we kind of going the same route here with the track. Gonna do a little barn door kind of track here. Again, chose the same pipe, just took some wheels here, bought those. These spin around and we're going to mount the bottom side of our door. Since most of, we're doing a lot of black metal here in the house, so just build a frame and going to get to the, we're going to do black metal front, and then I think in the back we'll do some corrugated to go along with our Rotan room. So to begin with here, took a sheet of metal, black metal sales, 26 gauge metal. I'm doing a layout here. The frame is 28 inches wide, so I'm going to do a 1 inch hem around, or not hem, but flange on each side of the door. The bottom of the door, top of the door, and then I'm going to do a kind of like a little lock seam here. I'll bend this down and the next piece will hook into it. Use my old trusty Harbor Freight brake and hand tools, and that's about it. Okay, so I have 3 of the pieces done. Show you what I've got here. This measures about 80 5/8 in length from end to end. So I've got 4 sections. Each section has a flange. The bottom piece has a flange on the bottom and on the sides 1 inch. And I've also turned a 1 inch hem over. So each piece after that has a hem on the bottom, hem on the top, and each side has a flange going around the back side. So I'm going to slide these 3 pieces on and then measure for the top in case there was any variance. All right, I slid the first 2 pieces on. Just want to show you how easy it is to slide these on. Again, I left that open hem and I bent that over a piece of 16 gauge steel. So I have a pretty tight hem, just a very small opening. Did the same thing with this pocket. And I did measure from side to side. The exact measurement was 28 inches. I made it 28 and a 16th so that I'm not going to fight it. So these basically just kind of fall right on, slide right on. So there you go. There's 1, 2, 3. Measure for the top piece, see how it came out. It might be slightly off, but for the most part it should be fine. And then I'll fasten the screws all along the side, and that'll take a piece of trim board, as I have here, around the outside. Don't have that right now, but I'm gonna at least hang the door back up and see how it looks. So door is now hung, secured the outside, and it's kind of dark so you can't really see. Just see the 4 sections there, and on the side it's screwed in here, basically every frame. The weight of the door makes it kind of hang in toward the wall, but I believe after we put a piece of the trim board, the same trim is going to go on the outside all the way down. It'll look fine, and it rolls very nicely on the wheels up top. And then inside, we'll have corrugated metal on the inside here to kind of go along with our Caribbean style room. I want to point out, it's been a little while since I worked on this, and I had one door hung. One thing I didn't do is complete this one after I built the frame out of this 1x4 pine. Just remember the pine is going to likely dry and twist and turn on you, which is exactly what happened to this piece here. So I do remove a piece, go pick up another piece of 1x4 and redo it. So finishing up the last panels here, I'll put some trim board on and hang it up. All right, so I just finished the metal on these doors, hung the second door, and what you see, I've got a little bit of a gap here, but it's pretty consistent all the way up and down the wall. These are going to slide open on the rollers. I've got to do some adjustment there. But the thing I want to do now is trim these out. And since we have this shiplap style board that we've been installing all over the place, we're gonna use that on the sides to trim. And then once we do that, I don't know, I was thinking about possibly putting up a piece maybe here and then attaching a handle to it, although I'm not really certain about that. We'll let Jill figure that out. But next thing we'll do is shoot on a couple of these trim boards and see how it looks.